I want to close out today focusing on the prayer that Jonah prayed in the belly of the fish. He's ran from God. He's been disobedient. He finds himself in a dark place covered in seaweed. I can't imagine what it was like to be in there. But what can we learn from his words? What can we learn from Jonah's prayer? In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. I called to the Lord, and he answered me. This was after Jonah ran the other way. This was after he was down in the belly of the boat, sleeping while the storm raged. This is after the trouble that everyone went through to discover that he was the problem for the storm. This was after his disobedience to God. This was after he was thrown into the sea and swallowed up 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the fish. And Jonah says, in my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. We look at the story seeing God's compassion for the city of Nineveh, but we also see the compassion that God had on Jonah, even in his disobedience, and the compassion that he has on each one of us. I have been Jonah before. I have been angry and bitter. I have turned away. I have sat underneath that plant, hiding from the sun, and acted like a 2-year-old, feeling indignant, wondering why God makes the choices that he makes. But here's the thing, God wants to restore us back to himself. And he's been doing this amazing work that we read about through the Bible, sending his one and only Son to the world to die a death that we deserved so that he can restore us. We are all his children, even though some have gone so far away from God, even to the point where they don't know him or choose not to know him. Yet the Father's heart is for all those who he created, that he created to have a relationship with him, that they would return, that they would have a relationship with him. And he's giving people so many opportunities to do that. All we have to do is call out to him, and he hears us. Do you believe that today? No matter where you are today in the world, where you're watching from, no matter where you're listening from, that no matter what situation or struggle that you're in, that all you need to do is cry out to the Lord, and that he hears you and he wants to help you. No matter what you've been through, the disobedience in your life, wrestling with the current issues, struggling in the hardships of this world, it's never too late to call out to the Lord. He is listening, and he wants to help you.